When you get a chance, come out here and like look at the clouds straight up. Like the ones straight up in the air. I mean, not like, don't look at them with some particular type of attitude. Okay, it looks like I'm live on all the platforms. Steve on YouTube, hello. Hello. And thanks for sharing that video. That was really cool to see. It seems like that the Mavic Mini gets some pretty good footage, and it looks like it's very stable. Now, does the when you connect the drone's controller to your phone, does it plug into your phone, or is it connected through like a Wi-Fi between the controller and the phone? On the Mavic Pro, the controller connects directly to my phone through the phone's lightning port or whatever it's called. And I like that. It seems like it has a much better connection. It plugs in. Cool. These guys are turn that exposure down a bit. Ooh, it's creepy. Take a picture. Was I in video mode? Oh, I was in. Oh no, I was. What mode was I in? Oh, I was in video mode. Now I'm in camera mode, which is what I wanted. We don't have a very large flare today, and I think it's because the clouds are partially blocking the sun.
Oh, you want to do it?
Yeah, just at the clouds that they were there. They just look neat. And you can kind of see them to the west as well.
They're swoopy.
Yeah. It's like someone's about to do some patching up of their home wall, and they just kind of like spot checking some spots with like putty or whatever those home workers do to fix their homes.
Home workers?
Yeah, I meant like
Wow.
people that fix their homes, that do their own like
Home stuff.
drywallers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Drywallers.
Drywallers. Not to be confused with walruses. Drywalruses. Oh, there's a seam in the sky right there.
There's what in the sky?
A seam. You see there's like a line right down in it?
Yes.
Earth's texture artist is terrible. No.
Really not. I mean, I guess it's kind of. I can make some comment about Earth. It not being Earth, but it is Earth. Yep.
Sky's a nice dark blue there. Up top anyway. So like happy Sunday, or happy whatever day it is where you're at. It's currently Sunday in Arizona, roughly 6:38 p.m. For those of you just joining for the first time, hi, greetings. I'm live streaming to a few different platforms. I'm live on Facebook, Twitch, Mixer, Twitter/Periscope, and YouTube. On all but Facebook, you can find me at Adjective Beaver. I've been doing a daily live stream for the month of April, mainly capturing the sunsets or watching the sunsets and dodging bugs in my face. Mondays I will. Oh my God! There's a bug in my face. Mondays I will fly during the day, usually around my lunchtime ish. Because in the evenings I'm a guest on another streamer's channel, and we solve crossword puzzles.
Crimes.
We solve crimes, yes. We solve crimes of the New York Times. We solve times. We do a New York Times crossword puzzle Monday evenings at 5 p.m. Pacific. Mixer.com/tipsyroo, TIPSYROO. We usually send out a tweet before the little show starts. So that was.
Watch the Twitters.
So watch the tweeters. Yeah. So that was a really long way of saying that I don't capture the sunset on Mondays. But I always put it back when I capture. It's always a catch and release. Mic check. What was?
The thing that took us so long.
Yeah, it was good information. And what I should be doing is putting that information into chat. I need to get an artificial intelligent assistant that can carry on conversations with the viewers and can answer necessary questions and can answer unnecessary ones. Mic check comes across loud and clear on YouTube. Thank you for that. Thank you for the verification.
Wow.
Was something fall in your mouth?
No. No, a flower fell in my ear, and it was nice. It wasn't, it wasn't a bad thing.
You had some quality time together?
A little bit creepy. I wasn't expecting that. Talking to the solar panel.
Hey, you watch your mouth. This is a wholesome family stream. No, it's fine. You can swear as much as you want. I don't care. So for those of you like Steve who've been here pretty consistently and watched the sunsets with us, you can see the difference that the clouds make. It's not like we get the same clouds. We got some brand new ones.
Brand new clouds.
We got some brand new clouds. And I need to I need to adjust my gimbal, or at least check and see it.
Gimbal check.
Oh.
Sorry.
My mother on Facebook says beautiful. Mother, I'm assuming you're meaning the sunset. If you were referring to my recent belch, thank you. Yeah, we got some nice clouds in the sky. Well, I mean, they could be mean ones. I just assume they're nice. Why is it like you? Oh, that oleander must sense we're being active out here. And now it's like, let me shake off some shit for you to mess up with your nose, yo. Let me mess with your nose a bit.
People are usually like, I just pollen.
It is a pollen. It is a pollen. I think that was the woodpecker. Mm-hmm. I am beginning to understand them. I'm gonna swap this into video mode. Let's turn the exposure up a bit. And let's see.
I'm hoping that someday you'll be able to introduce me to individuals in the area.
The birds or people?
The birds. The wildlife.
Oh yeah.
You like Dr. Doolittle out here every day.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you gotta kind of like if you just come out for a few minutes or so, like, and you know this, you know, you might get lucky and see something, but when you sit out here for so many hours, you definitely see some stuff. I know. I as soon as I said that if you could come sit out here, you might get lucky. I lost you right there, didn't I?
Yeah.
I might as well stop talking at that point. Those the clouds to the left of the sun there almost look like some sort of creatures swimming through water. I did take a video of it, a 30-second video. I'm doing another video now. That horn you hear is it's the drone. I recently installed a horn on the drone.
Boy, they thought your joke was fun.
They sure did. Neighbors across the street are having a birthday party. Alright, switching this back into photo mode because it has a wider angle, which I think it offers a much better viewing experience. Battery's currently at 28%. In the soon-to-be near future, gonna have to swap that battery out. I like this, the little flares right there. That's really cool. All right, it's time to swap out the first battery. Yes, we've got a bird roosting on the shed there. Oh. Initializing. Here, since you're unable to watch, that's what it looks like up there.
Oh, pretty. Thank you.
You're welcome. So we've got about 9 more minutes to sunset. I'm gonna swing the drone all the way around. Check out the rest of the sky. Some really cool clouds. Like, they just look like brush strokes. Speaking of brush stroke, let me try that again. Speaking of brush strokes, clouds can make for a nice brush and for like a
Photoshop brush?
like a Photoshop alpha brush. Yep. I've never made my own, but I have taken a bunch of pictures of clouds that I want to make into brushes. One brush I think I need a beard brush, like an actual Photoshop my beard brush, because I've been doing a lot of face swaps of my own face onto other people's faces in Photoshop, not in real life. And one of the tricky areas that I've just been ignoring is my beard. So I need a beard brush. Or a beer brush. I need a beer brush. I don't know what a beer brush would be, but just bubbles?
A beer brush would be bubbles. Huh. Oh no, I was. Oh, okay. You're thinking like an actual brush for Photoshop. I was thinking of a physical brush. Like, you know how some vacuum cleaners have like a steam pressurized water thing where they kind of like shoot the water to clean and then suck it right up. And it's something like that, but a beer brush. Except it doesn't suck it back up; it just leaves it there.
Yeah.
I don't think those clouds are clouds. I think they're spaceships.
Oh my gosh. Long trip.
Don't let me forget about my rubber chicken on the shed. I don't think I will, but...
You think you'll be okay even if you do.
Right, but I don't want to leave the poor rubber chicken out all night by itself. It might gain confidence and leave. Listening to these other birds, knowing that they're free and it's not.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Are you trying to get somewhere? Or?
No, I'm thinking. I'm
okay.
strategizing.
All right. Okay. I'll get a little more of the foreground in the picture. See, now those clouds over there to the right of the sun kind of look like sand dunes. Very neat looking. I appreciate this much.
Yay.
It would be better if my nose wasn't plugged up. Oh. I've been fine all day long. That's it. We're going right into the sun. I've had it. I will live stream all the way to the sun. How long would it take to get to the sun? I guess it would be impossible because once you got close enough, you'd just burn up. So like you'd never be able to get there. Oh, yeah, I know. I asked the hard-hitting science questions here. It's probably a really cool reflection over the water there. It kind of gets, you can kind of see some of the trees and telephone poles or power line poles, whatever they are. I think they're power because they are SRP poles. SRP is the local, one of the local power providers. I'm a power provider. I'm gonna provide for you so hard and you're gonna like it. I'm a power provider.
Best impression of SRP I've ever heard.
Yeah, that was my SRP impression. SRP, if you're watching, you're welcome. You cannot use that for any of your commercials unless you pay me handsomely or ugly, whatever, as long as you pay me.
Uglily.
You must pay me uglily. Local thieves. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Let's get some of that on video. It's just the sun's kind of hiding behind the large pile of rocks in the distance.
Some dirt mixed in it.
Oh, we've got a comment from Steve on YouTube. Steve says that was a nice lunch pack the boss did. I agree, Steve. That was it was a really good it was a really good bag. I like it. I like when the boss arts. A lot of the stuff that she does, she can't necessarily share right away, just because it's, you know, client work that's for something or another, usually under NDA or whatever. But it's super cool to see, and I really wish that she was able to share it. But perhaps once the projects are complete.
You trickle out.
Yeah.
That one was part of a much larger,
The bag?
yes,
Yeah.
project.
So if y'all didn't hear that, the lunch bag was an item, an object, a prop for a much larger project. A much larger and super neato project. I love the messiness of the sky right now. Perhaps that's what Jimi Hendrix was singing about. Yeah. I'm grabbing another video. I have so many little snippet videos, whatever. Oh my god.
Sniffing videos?
Yeah, I have so many sniffing videos. Yeah, all my
Sorry, just-
coming to you live in smell-o-vision, sniff-o-vision. Oh my blah blah blah. That the jet trail or the whatever the exhaust trail from the plane up there is a nice contrast to the clouds because it's going. See, it's like cutting across them all.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's super cool. I'll take a longer video now. Or rather, capture a longer video. Oh, you know what? Damn it! I did not update my title. So it still says the wrong date.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is a terrible, terrible thing.
It's just a conundrum.
Oh my gosh. I'm a dirty person.
What? Okay, but what?
Oh. It's now that these are all. Oh, I'm gonna have to go through and edit them all later.
Oh, you can't change the date right now?
I just right now, but that's okay. I'll do it when I'm done. I just changed the title now, but for like Facebook and YouTube and like all the VODs will be saved with yesterday's date on it.
I don't understand how.
That's okay. I'm just gonna tell people I figured out how to time travel. Oh right, I'm still recording.
Like, isn't the time also the real time somewhere?
Yeah, but if the title of the video is
No.
wrong, yeah. So I'll just update that when I'm all done, if I can. If not, whatever. I'm not a professional. I don't depend on this for money. And even if I did, that would be such a minor thing anyway. So if you look at the clouds to the north, they're kind of pink.
Is north the way you're looking right now?
Yeah, north is that way.
Right, but I was talking for the people who can't see you point.
Yeah, I am looking north. I did not realize you were asking for everyone else's benefit. I thought you were asking for your benefit. Always thinking about everybody else. You're one of those reverse selfish people. Maybe I ought to start doing that anyway, like just putting the wrong date or just wrong information in my title, so I can get people that can come in and they'll be like, hey, you know you got the date wrong.
You know those people in your channel?
No.
I mean, there's probably a few that you do want that would be happy to provide that service.
Yeah.
I can think of one particular.
Well, yesterday there were people that popped in the chat to tell me where the sun goes when it sets.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I thought so too.
I'm so excited to try out our family pool.
Yeah, we need to figure out how we're gonna blow it up. I assume it comes with a little pump. Or do we just need to go buy a compressor?
Blowing. We start now.
Oh, Shady Man on Mixer says it goes up their bum. Hi, Shady Man. How are you? Adjective noun. That's right. Adjective noun can be pretty much anything. Come on. Oh, hey, Shady, I'm restreaming, so you're not going to be able to have FTL enabled. So I'm restreaming to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, /Periscope, and Mixer. And the Restream service doesn't support FTL. So I apologize for your refreshings. But thank you for joining me in this lovely sunset time. As you can see, we're looking at the sunset.
That one's not getting enough light.
Oh, it's just not loading at all yet. Oh, the video's not loading? No. Spinny circle of death. Uh-oh. I wonder if it's like that on all the services. Let me check. I gotta bring the drone down in a second here and change out the battery. Oh crap, I wonder how long it's been doing that. Okay, so I just killed the stream and started over. I bet updating the title midway did that. It just caused it to stop working everywhere.
I see Venus.
This is from Tara.
Nope. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna bring the drone down and swap out the battery. This is the final battery, but look at that. Like, check out that sunset. That's like really neat. Yeah, I see Venus as well. All right, one more battery to go. Now, I think when I updated the title while it was live, I think that caused an issue. We will see, though. All right, new batteries in. That is out. It's initializing and it's ready to go. There we go. We didn't miss a whole lot. Ooh, those clouds are like blood red now. Or red, whatever. I don't know why it has to be blood red. Because it is cooler, yeah. You could have an orange. Or you can have a blood orange. Nice beaver tail. I can see your Venus. Jeff on Facebook. Good Sunday evening to you. Good Sunday evening to you as well. Loud and clear in the UK. Thank you for everyone for checking in.
Loud and clear in the UK.
Is that a song? No, it's Anarchy, isn't it? Anarchy. Shady Man on Mixer asks, how high can you fly locally? Our entire city here is a class something or other airspace because of Pretty Central Airport. Shady, in this area, the highest I can fly is 400 feet. There's a couple airspaces around us where the highest I can fly is 100 feet. And then there's others where FAA notification is required in order to fly. So like, I'm in a pretty good spot right here where I can get up to 400 feet. I rarely go over 200 because as you can see, it's a fairly decent amount of city surrounding me, so there's a lot of interference. And so while the drone has like a 4-mile range on it, I rarely go past 1,500 feet away from the controller, away from me, and over 200 feet in the air from this location. There's like a face in the cloud up there at the top. That cloud is looking at me. But there's a lot of areas in the Metro Phoenix area that are no-fly zones just because they're so close to airports. We've got low airspace because of inbound and outbound air traffic lanes and military bases in Parliament, which are restricted. Ah, okay, yeah, we've got a lot of restricted areas like that around here too. Schools, government stuff. There's a lot of like state and national parks, airports, baseball stadiums, stuff like that. Yeah, the cloud is judging me. That's right. I think the cloud is. I really think it's happy to see me. I think those are the 3 starlings that hang out together. Just flew to our tree yelling at each other and then took off. Starlings are good at that, says Shady Man Mixer. Yeah, that's what I've found too. Every so often we'll get a quail on the fence that will just sit there and yell at me. Earlier when I went for a walk, and then when I came home, I decided to sit in the backyard for a bit, and as soon as I opened the back door, I could hear a bunch of cactus wrens being all pissed off and chirping and yelling and screaming, and I looked the other end of our yard, and there was an orange cat prowling about. It was pretty funny. And then as soon as the cat took off, they stopped. I just saw something small and black scurry past the corner of my eye. It was the solar panel thing as
Sorry.
you kind of swung it.
Do not be alarmed.
I am no longer alarmed. So I'm going to swing the drone all the way around. Check out the other parts of the sky that don't have a large burning ball in it.
I mean, doesn't the whole sky have that technically?
Yeah, but it's on the other side right now.
Science again.
Oh, we got a request from Shady Man Mixer. Swing it around like a helicopter, and then that statement is followed by the eggplant emoji. That's a wonderful idea, Shady Man. I should do that. Ooh, that cloud right on my screen looks like a skull. I don't know if it will when I take it up. Can you see it? Right there?
Yes, it's kind of like a squished skull.
Yeah. We'll see what the picture looks like when I look at it next year.
Next year. Ah!
Hey, you know what percent we're at? We're at 69%. Nice. A squall. And it's an SQULL, skull, squall. Like a squish skull. What'd you do?
I don't know. These things are. I'm hanging up lights and they come twisted. So as they untwist, I like bent over and it like wrapped around my hair.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna have to stay out here tonight because you've tied yourself into the lights. You're now part of the light fixture out here.
I'm a fixture.
Ha! You're one of them fixture uppers.
Oh shoot, these ones are on now.
Well, that's cool.
I'll figure out what to do with them. Oh, well. Something
That
occurred to me.
random thunking you hear is a footstool being unfolded and folded. Someone is working on a little project of hanging up lights.
Someone.
Oh, somebody's not playing bongos on the grill? No. There goes that mental picture, yeah. Shady, you've disappointed Shady Man.
I'm sorry.
I provide disappointment for free. Oh, Shady Man uses the
I
mixer. Shady Man uses the F emote, the F key emote. So I do believe that symbolizes that you are dead to Shady Man.
Wow.
Your lack of bongo playing was the final straw and the only straw. The finonly straw.
That sounds like an Italian dessert.
A finoli straw? Oh, Shady Man uses a whole bunch of bongo cat emotes.
Yay.
So for those of you just joining, I'm streaming to a bunch of different platforms, and I'm trying to be a little bit more mindful of when I read comments, relaying who and on what platform said the thing. Since I do not have a bot set up to relay.
Mindful beaver.
Mindful, yeah. I don't have a bot set up to relay chat from one service to the other. And I don't know if I ever will, because I don't know what the future of restreaming is for me. I like it for things like the drone flights, and then I can get this stuff out to more people. But like if I start doing game streams again, it'll probably just be, to Mixer. Although if I do more turntable streams, I think those will go to all platforms.
Oh, they're blinkers.
Those of you hosting, those of you following, thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, I'm gonna swap the view to video mode. And I'm going to capture a video. Not really doing much, just got the drone sitting there, because I think what I'll try to do is like speed up the footage and see if I can make like a neat time lapse out of it. The drone can do time lapses on its own, so you can toss it up in the air and set the time lapse settings to like however long you want it to be, and it will take a crap load of photos and then stitch them all together for the time lapse.
Now I still have energy for the UK
Yeah, well, that's not a bad song to have stuck in your head. Alright, I'm going to put it back in photo mode, because photo mode gives a much wider view. Lights of the city are on. They're going blink, 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 blink. That cloud right there in the middle of the screen kind of looks like a bird flying up to the right. Oh, we got some lights in the sky over there. Perhaps it is a spaceship coming to get us. It's coming to rescue those it feels are worthy, and will take it to their home planet. However, this is their first encounter with human beings, so they have no idea how to judge whether someone is worthy or not. It's going to be a very long process. Shady Man on Mixer says, that cloud looks like an eggplant and cherries. That's, you know what? Okay. Yeah. I see it. That's the neat thing about clouds, is that you can see something completely different. Or you can see nothing and someone else can see something, and then they point it out to you, and then you're like, holy crap, yeah, I see it. It leads to the right, yeah. Let's see, I like that composition. Alright, so I think this is probably a good time to be done. The drone's about out of juice. It's also past sundown. I think there's only a limited amount of time that you're allowed legally to fly past sundown. But oh my god, look at that view! What, can you see it?
Gorgeous. Yeah, the city's really pretty at this time.
It's a very gorgeous view.
It's nice that you can take a picture on your phone of the sky, and because it's not controlling the camera, it's not jostled.
Yeah.
this, you can see all the lights that we have hung up out here. They look really nice.
Wee-hoo!
Oh, it's okay. Okay, I've been corrected. You can see all the lights that someone other than me has hung up. I didn't have anything to do with it. Look, we even have a chandelier. It's fancy. It's a nice little seating area that somebody, not me, has worked very hard to create.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody. Shady Man says that the picture froze when you switched back.